Hi, uh, I want to welcome you to my YouTube video. It's an honor to have you here, and it's very nice that I can share things that we have in common. Now, everybody that was in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints have a lot of things that happen to them in common. Um, Today we'll talk about that I withdraw my consent to them, to the Mormon. I took it back. But let me tell you a little about me. As I always say, I've been active in the church for a lifetime. And I worked as the president of the primary many years, Relief Society many years, a young woman many years. And I worked with the choir, right? I always conducted choirs and music. And we were a very active family. I have 4 children. They have great behaviors. We sure did our best to keep them, to teach them the Mormon principles. And we believe that as ultimate truth for us was um, the best. And we were happy in the church. But long story short, 2001 to 2002, I, I, I was, the doctor told me I was gonna die in 6 months. And then I started a long journey for 6 years, and so much things happened. But I'm doing those videos to tell you that what I discovered is that we're free. We don't need any permission. We don't need absolutely nothing. We are free. And as you're gonna be seeing my website, Pandora Lock, we'll be talking about the website a little today. I wanna tell you that about my withdrawal consent. I believe it's so bad in the church by the time I said that, and then but I originated from Brazil. I didn't know that Joseph Smith practiced polygamy. For me, it was just Brigham Young. And I remember I was already ill in this beautiful, the Mormons are very nice and kind sister that went to the mission in Brazil. And she was like all the time helping me. And then I said to her, and in my own language, right, listen, sister, I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm going to die pretty soon, you know that. And now people are saying so much crazy stuff that Joseph Smith was a polygamist and things like this. And then she said, sister, I'm going to the same. And we have a group that we meet once a week to research about the Mormon Church history. I could not drive by the time I was very ill, but then she said, "Sister, I'll come by to give you a ride." I went there 2 times with her, and I need to to tell what happened. I was so like, um, when I went there, all the sisters talking about polygamy, and it was very funny because and then they said the word polyandry. That was a totally new word for me. And then she had a hard time with me. She said, "No, Sister, pay attention. I will write for you." And then she wrote that polygamy and polyandry. Can you understand, sister? No, I couldn't. I was, and by that time I was very physically ill. And I could not understand that. And I remember that I was saying all the time, I need more. No, I need to take care of my health. I cannot understand that. And for many years, I could not even deal with these possibilities or the history because of the time that when I started at least thinking about it, I was getting so depressed and I could not believe it that it was happening. And then in Salt Lake City, sister said, "Oh, Lucy, is everything on the internet? Research and have a lot of books. Just go for it." But I don't know exactly why. Probably my subconscious didn't want me see it, and I could not find it until I moved to St. George, 2011. But okay, I stopped taking the painkillers in 2008, and now it's 2011, and I'm going to St. George. And I remember that when I went to St. George, I went to that community called Signs of Mind. Many people know Signs of Mind, and have a lot of ex-Mormon that meeting. And then I met this girl. I said to her, "Listen, I need to know about the truth about the church, because over there in Salt Lake City, nobody really tells me, and I want to know more." She said, "Really? You want to know more? Don't worry. I am she comes from a Joseph Smith family, I think, one of his brothers, and then my family is from the Pioneer. And don't worry, sister, I will tell you everything." Well, long story, but let me make it very short. She came to my house, brought a lot of books. No, man, no, my history. Okay, let's. I think we better go now to my website. Let's see, how can we do this? Let's see. I am here inside my website. Okay, Pandora Unlock, Freedom and Motherly Love. I think you are seeing that, and I can have this out. Okay, now I need to deal with all of. Um, let's see. I will show you. I have my library here, right? Oh, but it's not here yet. Well, I'll be putting all the books that I use it by the time, and I use the book Joseph Smith, Rough Stone Rolling. I'll be putting here. I thought it was here. I forgot that it's not here yet, but it will be there soon. And now she just gave me a lot of websites for me to study and study. And I met Sandra Turner. I could not believe I was in Salt Lake City. I never even heard about her. Now I'm listening to her, everything that she's saying. I read the book of Martha Beck, Living the Saints. And she lived in Brazil for more than 10 years, I think. And this means her story is very familiar because I know the places that she was talking about. Um, now, let me go back here to my home again. Um, it's not changing. Yes. Um, Now I'm gonna be really serious about it. I said, no, 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 no. I cannot deal with this. It's too much. And then in 2011, here you go here and download my book, my ebook for free. I'll tell my story in there. 2011, I decide to put my resignation, and well, I started learning a lot of stuff. I want to put some questions here for you to think. Why, when you go to the temple, they ask you tons of time? Are you going to give everything that you have and you're going to be blessed in this lifetime to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Mormons? And then you say, yes, that will be. Why? Okay? Think about it. Why they need your consent? And if I take it out, how gonna be? This is what I'm gonna be, because this I have on my website. I really learned that, they'll probably stop just when we say no. Remember, when I was in bed, because the doctors said no treatment, and I didn't want even to chemotherapy, because when they see the tumors, they make the test, no cancer, and then they say, well, you cannot go to the chemotherapy, sister. Just stay home and decide when Heavenly Father decide that your time is coming and you go. And then I said, my gosh, I don't have any control of my life. Somebody's gonna decide if I leave. And I let my children alone. Oh, and then they say, oh, sister, don't worry. We will take care of your family. And including to your husband, we'll find a new wife for him. Just go in peace. Really, I was not. Well, and the thing is, I still here to tell you, you don't consent. When they say, are you going to give everything to us for free? No, I'm not going to. Really. No, I'm not. And here you're going to be saying, today I think I talked too much already. I'm not going to say anymore. But we will go to my withdrawal consent. And then we're going to go to read what I wrote. And if you want to go there and read it, we're going to see that if it wasn't important, they would not be asking, oh, please give it, give it, give it. And you say, yes, that will be. But you don't say just one time. And you say many, many times. Okay, this is what I want to tell everybody. Sometimes we think that, oh, they are doing crazy stuff. It's not true. Oh, unhappily is more than we can understand. And remember, I did a lot of reading, tons of meditation, went to Buddha temple I went to the iamuniversity.org. Everybody don't know, but a lot of people know Dr. Joshua David Stone. I started studying about all religions. And because my ill condition, what I did, I talk, I meditate, and I start talking with the spiritual help and asking daily, what is really going on? What is really going on? One thing that I discovered is be free, own your personal power. Let's finish for today. I talked a lot. Let's see here. Let's go together here. This is who knows I am university, right? Dr. Joshua Daly say, I'm not a slave, I'm a master, and stuff like this. But this is I really learned. If we don't consent, nothing. You want my DNA? You want to obligated my ancestors in my posterity to belong to a church? You know what? No, not with my consent. And we will be talking about that. And then one thing that I learned that, and I say daily, and this works, sister, works. I say every day, I'm a free soul that declare my sovereignty. I call forth my personal power, wisdom, love, courage, and action. I'm a whole and complete being. I know we are free members of the galaxy system. Free members of the galactic system. Completely free. We don't need to give nothing and don't need to receive nothing. Just be neutral, whole and complete. And for today, I'm going to say goodbye and see you in the galaxy and in my next video. Goodbye.